Okay guys, so Putty you need to have, so you download Putty, you install it. I've already got my session settings saved, but you would go to camera.local if you've never done it before. There's a username and a password, we'll get to that in a minute. In my case I've got Rpi. I want to set my appearance a little bigger because the window is a little bit small and I'm old. So I'm going to go to 18 and I'm going to open this up. So what you're looking at now is on the Raspberry Pi you are logging into its Python instance. So you use my password, the username that I gave you, and you would use the password that I gave you in the chat. Alright. So now you logged into the Rpi, but you're in its home folder. You need to get out of its home folder, so you need to change directory. cd space ... will take you backwards once. cd ... take you backwards twice, and if you ls to list the contents of the folder you're in now, you'll see that there's a share folder there. So we want to cd into that folder, so cd shared. Alright, so you're in the correct shared folder now. How you know that is if you list it, you'll see the two Python files, so ls for list, you see the two Python files. Also, because we created a share for Windows, you can actually see them there. Alright. If before you run them you want to change what we're capturing, you can take this, you can edit it with Notepad++ or any Notepad editor, doesn't really matter. So this is the script that captures from the camera. At this point in time I've got it set to capture 100 images. I just want to keep it short to show the process, and I guess we'll leave that at 20 over there. If you change this to what this is going to do, it's going to loop 20 times and capture 20 different images. Alright, and then afterwards we're going to create a video from that. So we're going to go File and Save. Okay, you can close that. You need to run the command on the machine itself because it's running Linux and Linux Python. So to run the command you run Python 3, which is the Python interpreter. We want to run capture timelapse, so start typing out capture, press the tab key, press enter. Alright, so you'll get a couple of warnings about which libraries it's using, and then you'll see it capturing the 20 images. In the background you can see in the Windows share the images busy coming up. I'll grab a look at myself, the last couple of images. I'm just holding the camera in my hand. So depending on how fast or slow this is, we may need to put a couple of delays in there. So we've now captured those images. If you look at the images, there we go, right? So we want to stitch them into a movie, so we're going to run that script now. All right, so we're going to again run Python. So this you'll be doing the next morning. Python 3, create an MP4 of all the images in that file, of all the images in that folder, press enter. Give it a second to process. You will see it working on the frames, and when it's finished working on the frames, it'll spit out an MP4 in here, which is a video ready for us to view. Alright, we're done. Alright, so you would come in here, you could then delete these frames, you no longer need them from Windows. I've done this so it's a little bit easier for you guys, and you've got a MP4 video that's playing, and then I think at some point I pointed towards my face, so there's the high speed time lapse. Alright, that's those 20 frames together. So that I think is a little bit easier SOP than the one that I put in the chat. Alright guys, I will help the team mount this into the 3D printer so we can capture the time lapses. It's a nice very thin form factor, and we have ultimate control over how it gets captured. Okay guys, cheers, bye.